so glad that you are here. Consider your nose pooped. I'm back, baby. Probably not consistently, but I'm back. That is due to the unfortunate and fortunate circumstance that I hurt my leg while ice skating. So I'm currently at my parents' place where I just have some peace and quiet and my mic, unlike my own apartment. So it's kind of lucky in that way. Today is gonna be a very chill Christmas themed video of doing some casual triggers, maybe trigger words if I can think of some. And it's just gonna be very, very cozy. We have the perfect circumstances as I am sitting next to the fireplace. My dad just put it on this morning and it is radiating heat. I'm actually quite hot, but I think it's gonna be fine, and maybe you can feel the warmth through the screen and get comfortable. And it's also snowing outside, which is very exciting because it's the second snow day this winter, and it looks like it might actually stay this time around, at least for a couple of days. So that's incredible. I've been watching the birds all day because my dad puts out a bunch of food for them that he mixes up himself, and I think I've been enjoying it almost as much as the birds. Not as much as my cat though. It's very cute because she's always at the window watching them and meowing at them and making little eating noises as though she just wants them to fly straight into her mouth. I love watching her watching them. First things first, let's address the reindeer in the room. I don't know if this is the best way to show you. I'm wearing very cute antlers, and I love them. I think I've had them for a very long time, since I was a wee baby. And they still fit me, even though my head is so much bigger now. I have a huge noggin. Now, I need to know what your favorite Christmas cookie is. Yeah, I understand. That does tell me a lot about you. Of course, yeah. I can tell you what my favorite Christmas cookie is. Actually, I'm gonna show you. We are going to bake them together. My favorite cookies are orange chocolate sticks, or in German, Orangen-Schokostäbchen. So, I have my recipe here. I'm gonna have to look at it, but then we're going to make them. It's a huge book my mom keeps of recipes. Some written herself, some cut out from magazines. It is amazing, but it is not very handy. Okay, first we need a big bowl. This is our bowl. Here's the opening. Can you see it? Can you see the bowl? Yeah, I think that should be big enough. And then we need 200 grams of wheat flour, mixed with next 60 grams of cornstarch or any kind of starch. That should be enough. And then 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I have the packet here. Here's the packet of baking powder. Perfect. And then we're gonna mix that around in our big bowl. Okay, that should be sufficiently mixed. And then we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients. First, that's 100 grams of sugar, because cookies need to be sweet. Okay, and then 1 packet of vanilla sugar. And then I forgot the word, the rind of 1 orange. So we're gonna take our orange. This is our orange. And then we're gonna grate it. If you can't tell, I have a lot of fun while doing this, but I think I'm making very weird sounds. I hope it's working for you in some way. Okay, and then we need 1 egg. Okay, and 190 grams of softened butter. So I have a packet here. Yep, perfect amount. And then we're gonna mix it again. You should probably do this with a machine, but we're just gonna wing it. Other direction. Okay, that looks like a beautiful dough. Don't you think that is just gorgeous? Okay, and then remember their orange chocolate sticks. We still need the chocolate part. We're gonna take 100 grams of dark chocolate and we're gonna chop it in rough pieces. Some can be a bit bigger, some smaller, but we definitely want chocolate pieces, not just like little flakes and shreds. Okay, we're gonna take it. Here's the chocolate bar. Okay, we did it. And then we're gonna mix it into the dough. Okay, and now we are going to roll the dough. We have a big lump and we're gonna roll it with a rolling pin. Actually, we're gonna separate it in a few parts and then we're gonna make like rolls, so we don't actually need a rolling pin. That was my mistake. I'm so sorry. Mea culpa, mea maxima culpa. That's all the Latin I've left from school. So we're gonna make rolls. Perfect. as you see, is quite easy because they don't have to have a specific shape. They're just little sticks. Well, now that we have them fresh out of the oven, I have to try some. Do you want some too? Yeah, there you go. I think a little Christmas snack is perfect to create an even more cozy atmosphere. So, I'm just gonna have some more cookies. Not because I want to eat cookies, of course not. I'm doing this all for you, just so you have the best experience. I would never do it for me, never. I also have some tea, as I always do. You just don't always see it. And there's a little heart in the mug. I'm drinking peppermint tea right now. A classic. Sorry if I'm shuffling around a bit. This is a very tiny space, as cozy as it might be. It's not very practical, but I thought it was a nice backdrop and not too busy. So, we also have this. Oh, you can see the glitter beautifully. Well, this is Schokoladenbrot or chocolate bread. It's basically, if you wanted cake, but it's Christmas, so it's kind of like chocolate cake as a Christmas cookie. You can tell, it's very soft. All credit goes to my mom for making these. I wish I could have helped, but I wasn't here. And she doesn't really tolerate anyone else in the kitchen. So, well, I'm very thankful to her. Now, she also made these, which is a specific type of gingerbread called Elisenlebkuchen. And I think there's also a lot of dates and nuts in this one. I love things that taste a lot like spices. I love spiced beverages. I love spiced cake and food. And this has all the good Christmas spices. Feel free to have any that you'd like. Go ahead. Of course. Okay. Then we also have Spritzgebackenes, which basically just means that you pipe it and then you bake it. This one specifically is also with nut. I think it's hazelnuts, but perhaps it's different nuts. I don't know. seeing yourself eating on camera is really not a pleasurable experience, even though the eating part is. You don't look great. At least it doesn't feel that way. Since we didn't come here just to eat, I have some Christmassy triggers to show you. I think this is such a lovely sound, and they are quite beautiful as well. It's a heart-shaped wreath made out of all of these tiny little bells with a red ribbon to hang it up. I think it sounds just like what I imagined fairies sound like when they're flying around. Or if you want it to be a bit more seasonally appropriate, maybe it's like the laughter of angels. Follow that. Always look in the middle of the heart. Good job, good job. Now you can just enjoy the sounds a bit more. Sorry, I was going a bit wild there. Now, I wanted to show you all of the Christmas decorations we have, but my mom already decorated, and it is all meticulously arranged and beautifully placed, so I only got a few things that I could easily put back, and that weren't necessarily part of a bigger arrangement, like on a plate or something. So these are actually the cutest, I think. They're just little pebbles painted. I have another one, but this one looks like a little tiny gingerbread house, and the roof perfectly blends into the shape of the rock. There's a little door, a little window with 6 window panes. There's a pretzel, another round window above the door with maybe a star hanging in it, and 2 candy canes, a green one and a red one, and a bunch of Christmas lights on the snowy roof. I don't think the sounds are very special, but it's just so cute. And the other one is a twig with Christmas ornaments and snow on it. And can you tell me what it says? N-O-L. I missed one. N-O-E-L. Noel. Yeah, good job. she is.